Smash that like button, smash it, leave a comment in chat, make sure to tap that, click that share button, click that copy link, and then, yeah, all good to help. Now we can get started. Okay, everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not really. I am struggling.
Okay, so Kazuki, you were asleep on Donovan's shoulder, so you're already with the party. Ivan, you're the one who went back to town?
Yes.
To get Garak? And
No, I stayed. He sent fucking thingy back. He sent
Gilbert Gungo, the great Gilbert. Yes, the great Gilbert. Correct, okay?
Yeah, we all stayed. Because we were all getting Kindle for the fire.
Yes. So, all right. And Tharn, sadly, is not here. And I do have to accommodate for that. Let me real quick. Is this a good stat block? What CR is this? That's pretty shit. But you guys are pretty good. You don't really need something too OP. Okay, alright, this is what is going to replace Tharn. Good to go. Alright, we are ready to get started. Who would like to control a NPC today as an ally in Tharn's place, since Tharn's going to be missing?
Actually, not it.
Okay.
I mean, I can handle it if no one else wants it.
Might be easier for someone with a PC to do, since, you know, having multiple tabs open.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Garak, do you want to do it?
Right. I can.
Okay. All
I
right.
feel like I'm gonna fuck it up.
It's pretty simple. Sending you the page. It's just a stat block for a knight. Literally, just you'll have a second turn. That's going to be like on Tharn's turn, and then you'll tell the knight what to do. It's just, you look at the stat block, it can do the same thing you can do in action, free action, bonus action, you know, and movement and all that junk.
Oh, it's just a night. Okay.
Yeah, it's literally just, it's so simple. It's just a knight. It's really not hard.
I thought you were gonna give me like a whole level 5 character.
No. It's literally just a knight stat block to make it simple for you guys. Yeah, that way you don't have to. Yeah, that way it's not a bitch. Okay, cool, perfect. Alrighty, Roo. With that being the case,
We need to do introductions, no?
I have to start the recording and everything before we do that.
Yep.
That's kind of fire. I didn't know you could parry.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. We will be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers out there. I'm your host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of Dragon of Icespire Peak. I am so excited to get back into this campaign. We've had a little bit of a break from D&D here on the channel. You haven't seen too many uploads or streams in a little while, but we're going to be getting back into the swing of things starting with today. I am so excited, as always, to introduce to you our wonderful and lovely adventurers. Starting at the top, and the greatest of the orcs ever to be known by man, we have Garak Stonefist.
Hello, my name is Austin. I play Garak. I'm also playing a knight today, an NPC knight. Garak is a cleric of the No.
Twilight.
Twilight Domain. I knew it was a T. Remember it. The Twilight Domain. And I also run a cult. And can now turn into a giant rat.
From there, we have the most ingenious of tabaxis you will ever see, Ivan Felisar.
Yo, I play Ivan. He is a tabaxi, 2 levels. Fuck. What is the fucking domain again? 1 second.
Greed.
Why the
Or
fuck
trickery,
is that?
trickery.
Trickery. I knew it was greed. I didn't know what the domain was. Yeah, trickery domain and 3 levels artificer with the alchemist subclass. And I think that's everything.
From there, we have one of the craziest fair walk the earth or fly the earth, the one, the only Kazuki.
Hi, I'm Kazuki. I am a fairy pixie race and barbarian berserker.
With you are also multi-classed into rogue, but no
Yeah.
subclass yet.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem. From there, we have one of the most dashing mortals to be seen in the lands of Phandalin or the Sword Coast. We have Donovan Willows.
Hey, I'm King. I play Donovan, who's a sorcerer with a splash of dark secret warlock. His sugar mama might be better than him, but that's to be up for debate. He is also an ASMR who believes he's a fae.
And, of course, we also have our wonderful music bot playing music for us here today. Our bard, the great Gilbert Gungo, who is also a DM NPC who you will interact with very soon with. But, of course, before we do that, let us also do our ceremonial first hit of tonight as I heat this. And we take a dab. Players, please, as you are all camping out, Grok, you are excluded, sadly. Kazuki, Donovan, and Ivan, along with Tharn, who is currently so passed out sleeping he can't be awoken. You're all getting on out. What do you guys do with each other before passing out? that came out weird. That's not what I meant.
We're gonna
Oh,
No, just kidding.
Ivan would probably just be researching through his book, and trying to figure out new formulas to more potions in the meantime.
Donovan.
Yo, Donovan.
Donovan, you're muted. I don't know if you know.
No, he's probably talking with someone.
All right.
Best to probably pass it to Garak.
Start over to Kazuki. Garak's not currently with us. Kazuki,
Oh,
as Donovan's currently lost in thought, you leave his shoulder to find yourself a sleeping area. What do you do, though, as you do this?
I am going to make my area as comfy as possible, which just means I am literally going to make a nest.
All right. Roll me survival, please, to see what kind of materials you're able to find for your nest.
Oh lord, click on Owlbear. I have to do that. I don't know if I have disadvantage or anything.
No.
I
Your
can't
survival.
find D&D Beyond.
Your you can use the D&D Beyond app on your phone. I don't know if you are able to do that.
Oh, I don't have it, but it's literally all my emails for some reason is saying that I can't log in.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I think what I could do for you is I can open up a page, go onto D&D Beyond. Okay. We go to D&D Beyond. We go to My Campaigns, where we find Dragon of Icespire Peak. We view this campaign. We go to View Kazuki. Okay. And now I can literally just minimize this tab, share my screen, share specifically the...
Got it.
Nope, can't minimize it. That makes sense, I guess. Whatever. Or, no, because it's still not showing up. Where the fuck are you?
Bruh, what the fuck?
Oh! Haha, there it is. I'm an idiot. I was looking at the completely wrong thing. Share screen. Okay, there you go, Kazuki.
You know what's really funny? I got But it says that I have.
I'm just on Discord. I'm streaming your character sheet to you. If you need me to like scroll or do anything on it, just let me know and I can do that for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Your survival, there you go. It's a +4.
Ooh.
+4. Can you go back to it?
Okay. So now let us
And-
make the survival roll.
I can't tell which one's a D20. Is this a 20? Okay. So, oh god. +4. 12.
12. While you're not able to find any wild growing pillows or any natural occurring moss blankets, you do manage to find bird feathers that look rather clean. You do manage to find some soft moss that's not too abundant, but enough, along with a good section of springy twigs that came from more rubbery trees throughout the forest. And accumulating all these together, you manage to weave yourself a nice little makeshift circular basket that you line with the moss and bird feathers to create a nice little makeshift nest bed. It's not as comfy as the bed that you found yourself sleeping on the past few nights that are in the tavern. However, no bed you ever experienced before that was anything like that. So finding yourself back in this kind of nest, it's more natural. You find yourself actually sleeping more normally, less deep. So more you're able to be more still on your feet, ready for what might jump to you. And while you make that nest, Donovan, what are you doing?
With Kazuki off his shoulder and the team currently mobilized, Donovan will simply wander a bit into the forest to plant the bean.
Oh, as you wander into the forest, how far do you walk? As 5 miles takes about 7 hours, and each hexagon is 5 miles. You are currently about 4 miles from the forest as is, so it's going to take you a good bit of time to get there.
Well, not into the forest properly, excuse me. I meant away from the camp.
So you're just because you are currently camped out in Connieberry, the old abandoned town. So you're like just in the middle of the road. You've made a nice little tent. You're all getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
So you just say go behind the town?
Yeah, a good portion behind the town, maybe 100 yards behind the town.
Okay. And roll me a D1's a bean, and you plant it into the dirt.
Do not kill me.
You better not kill us.
I'm not gonna kill you guys. One moment.
You know, well, there was a pyramid on the map that would
Of all
stay
of the
there.
people I wouldn't trust, I'm not gonna kill you from, it's him.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna kill you guys. Accidentally kills us. Whoops.
Release his quote-unquote fey magic.
Quote
I didn't know
unquote.
I could do that.
Quote unquote fate magic. That's the funny. Ivan, take a funny die. That's good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That's exactly what it is. It's play magic.
Fucking
Oh, no.
Zariel comes out of nowhere, just fucks us all over, gives him a handshake, and leaves. Oh, that's a funny looking fey.
Handshake. That's a handshake's a funny way to describe when she grabbed him by the penis.
Oh yeah, isn't it kind of like
She's like the
implied that
god
she's
of
just
lust. She's the god of lust. She's literally the fucking not the
Yeah.
god of lust. She's the demon of lust.
Oh,
Yeah, because she's a fallen angel, and Zariel's whole thing is she wants to uprise against the heavens.
Uh-huh.
Well, heaven's more like the upper plane, because heaven doesn't really exist in fucking D&D. That's just a religion.
What's the did you roll the D100 yet? I'm waiting for it.
Yeah,
One second.
Donovan.
Sorry, I have to refresh. Fucking Zariel looks at Donovan without breaking eye contact. You've been using your equipment quite well. I'm proud of you. Fuck. Alright. Here we go. D100. 51.
All right. Let's
Let
check.
me see if that's applicable to a duplicate.
Checking the bag of beans. What did you get? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so over it. I'm so over checking the bag of beans list.
Give me a moment. I gotta get everything set in.
As he nestles the bean into the dirt, slowly patting it down. The bean starts to grow and he smacks it. Wait a minute! I'm not done! Still patting the dirt down.
51. 51 applies for a duplicate.
Knows anymore. Reroll. Reroll.
You got it.
More pink toads.
I'm
Oh
done
my
with those.
God.
They are currently
This one's
fucking...
full of pink toads already.
The Sword Coast is currently in disarray because of those things. You guys have no idea. You guys haven't been to Neverwinter yet, but it's bad.
There we go. 25. Took me a couple rerolls, but 25 gets me. No, 25 is. Oh, I'll take a 25. It's an immovable stone. Basically, it just talks shit about me.
As the bean slowly starts to grow into a statue, you're like, oh god. As he looks to you and he says, well, if it isn't a bitch. Look who it is. Look who it is.
Your heart collection. Okay, cool. So you got multiple frames, but the same memory. It's cool. You can't use that to get multiple bitches. I'm going home. Good night.
It's funny as he sees you walk away. Don't worry, I'm telling everyone where you're going, bitch! As you slowly walk away from him.
I'll be sure to give you a standing ovation.
Hey, tell me how I don't have a lower body and my penis is still bigger than yours! As you get in the distance and you fucking hear his muffled words from behind.
Alright, so that's what I'm doing.
Alright, and as you do that, Ivan, Kazuki, and Donovan have all been handled. Now we get to go on to Garak. As Garak, you awaken, you find yourself back in the tavern in Phandalin. As you slowly open your eyes, you look outside to see it is pitch black outside. You do not know how long you've been sleeping. What do you do, my friend?
Get up and look at the clock. Figure out how long I've been sleeping for.
Okay, you look around for...
Well, I guess not clock, but lunar cycle?
I mean, Ivan would know.
you walk out to the window, Grok, and you're looking at the moon, and you're like, it's night!
Calendar? Calendar? You know, like, I want to figure out what day it, like, have I slept a full day?
You're looking around, trying to figure out the best you can. Make me an intelligence check.
How about that? I pull out a book on how to figure out what time.
Okay, roll me a d20 to see.
Designated book for that?
Roll me a d20 to see if you have this book. Your bag of books.
Bag of bugs. I wouldn't put it.
I got a
past him.
15. Hold
I
on.
wouldn't put
Do
it
I get
past
any?
him.
Do I get any bonuses with that? Or is
No,
that...
your bag
No,
of
I
books.
think it's just a chance roll.
Your bag of books is just
Okay,
it's
15.
a
I got a
chance roll.
15.
You don't find a book about how to figure out what time it is, but you do figure out a book that says.
Do I find my
That's-
pocket
No,
calendar?
the book says how to cope with alcoholism, but it's not applicable for this
That one
current
came-
moment. And then you quickly remember, I'm in a tavern. There's people downstairs. They might be able to answer my questions. So, what do you do,
Cope
Garak?
with alcoholism. Yeah, I walk downstairs.
And as you
anyone-
walk
did anyone
downstairs, you come face to face with Raven, who looks at you, and she says, been sleeping a while, huh, bub?
Where's everyone at? They just left my ass?
Yeah, they had to do work, make coin. Something your sleeping ass didn't know anything about, apparently.
Didn't we just get coin? Like, what? I thought it was relaxed time. Didn't we all come to that assumption?
You've been sleeping for... Looks at her watch.
I see a watch! Wait, what?
I'm kidding, I'm fucking with you, she
Like, what the fuck?
She looks at you. She looks at you. She grabs her chin, and she's like, "You've been sleeping for. Well, they brought you in 3 days ago.
Why does nobody have a calendar? Was it calendars were a thing?
They brought you in 3 days ago, and you just woke up now. So you've been sleeping for 2.5 days.
Okay. Did they say where they were going?
Yeah. They took the last of the old quests before we got the new ones in. The Butterskull Ranch over by Connieberry. I think you guys went there before heading to the Shrine of Savaris. Had a rough time, if I remember.
That's like far as fuck. What the fuck?
Indeed, they did leave
What?
3 days ago after you all fell asleep. No, 2.75 days ago after you all fell asleep. You know, that one night getting really drunk and you apparently just stayed sleeping for a long time. And they all woke up the next morning and got back to work.
Well, turning into a rare rat is a hard thing. Okay.
Oh, that's
It
what you
wears you out.
are. I thought you just got hit with the ugly stick again.
No. Actually, I have a cult now.
She looks at you. Okay, buddy. Last person who told me that the cult that I was joining was a good thing ended up not being a good thing, but I'll take your word
Okay,
for it.
I'm not asking you to join it. That's what makes this cult better. Because I'm not asking you to fucking join it.
Okay, well, if you want to catch up with them, you can start going there now, but I'm pretty sure they should have already arrived at Connieberry by now, so you should start running.
Okay. Alright, sweet. Run into anything?
Can you purchase a what?
Someone to travel with me in case I run into anything.
You know that the trail between here and Connieberry is completely empty. You traveled
Oh,
it.
sweet.
You've traveled it many times. You had to take the same.
Okay.
It's the Tribord Trail, the same trail you took to get to Falcon's
Well, it's
Hunting
night.
Lodge.
I didn't know if I was gonna get jump scared or something.
No. You're a were rat now. The night is your domain.
Yeah, but still, like, just because I'm a were, the coolest thing my were rat can do is just turn into a rat.
Yeah. Well, you also do now have claws in your melee strike and other cool stuff. Okay, so
I mean,
and
no,
you
no,
also
I mean,
also
that is-
your wisdom. You have a fucking super high perception smell now.
Oh yeah, so I can just fucking figure out if
crazy.
anything's trying to.
Yeah, like you're,
I totally.
bro. You have
forgot
so
about
that I don't be, bro. I gave you a crazy good opportunity there.
It's hard to know everything because it's all,
Yeah.
yes, that is a big one
Yeah.
too. But it's
two
like, it's
two
just
for
a
you
lot
as
of
well
stuff
because you weren't here for either. We didn't meet last week and the session before that you weren't here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Interrupt.
All right, I
Please.
travel it.
An opportunity.
I also on the sly see if she wants to join the cult.
as you so wait, what are you doing? Are you leaving to go to them, or are you actually still talking to her? I'm confused.
I know. I asked her if she wants to join the cult.
Because I feel like I'm not understanding.
Oh, my gate might be too high. That could be a total thing. Oh,
Repeat.
it is. Huh.
One more time. What'd you say?
I asked her if she wants to join the cult. My gate was too high.
Okay. You ask her if she wants to join the cult. Okay. She looks at you and she says, no thanks, buddy.
That's fine.
And
And
as
then I
you
carry on.
as you leave the Phandalin Tavern and you step into the nights, the streets, looking to the sky, you do see that the moon is 3/4 to the way full. Waning.
sorry.
Waning means growing, right?
No,
Yeah,
waning
waning
means-
a waning
Yes.
moon isn't it's going
Cool.
to a new
That's what I
moon.
thought so. Okay, cool. So you see the moon is 3/4 of the way full, waning. So you do have to keep in mind to track that, as you were told to make sure you lock yourself up on full moons. But as you step into the cold, crisp night air, Garak, you breathe in the smells around you, everything much sharper and much clearer
That is wrong.
than you
I
ever
just
have.
wanted to correct myself. Waning
I
is
had to look that up
decreasing.
because there
Is
was
it?
no way that was true.
Yeah,
Waxing
waning
is
decreasing,
going
waxing is
forward
increasing.
Okay.
because waning
I just thought I'd
needs to
double check.
reduce to get weaker in strength.
I literally thought it was waning was increased because I know when you get waxed, you lose hair. So
No. You can't look at it like that. Waning back in the olden days meant to get weaker or to
Okay.
reduce in strength.
Got you. All right.
Anyway, I don't know
Hmm.
why waxing was the next one, but waning means to reduce in strength back in the old days, so that's why they called it a waning moon, because the moon was getting weaker to a new moon.
Okay. Well, what I mean, either way, you understand what I'm saying. The moon is it's waxing, so
Yeah.
you do have to keep it in mind.
I'm aware, Rat. I had to know that information.
Yeah. But as you step outside and you experience the new crispness of the night that you've never felt before, you realize that maybe the fastest way to get to your allies is not by walking, but by galloping.
Do I hop on a horse?
No, you can transform into a rat.
But the rat's smaller.
Built for running. Their bodies are built to run on all four, and they also, I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure its speed set's also better than yours, isn't it?
No, it's the same.
Is it the same?
No, it's
Actually, it's worse.
Is it?
No,
well, a
it's the
rat's
same.
speed is worse
30.
than a. Yeah.
The giant rat that I have, its speed is 30 feet. My walking speed is 30 feet.
Yeah, so it's the same.
Yeah.
I thought it was 35.
I'm
Well, his dexterity,
I'm fine
yeah, you're.
turning into a rat. Fuck it.
But yeah,
You could
either
give it
way.
35 feet if you wanted.
I mean, it makes
I
it
would
harder
say-
to hit me as well.
Yeah, I would say honestly, it would make more sense that you would have. I'm gonna give you 40 instead of 35. So take 40 in your rat form.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
fours.
'cause-
On
and
all
you're
fours.
not wrong. Like
Yes,
I think
on
the
all
only
fours.
reason
Well, I
it's
mean,
30
they have to be
is
on all
'cause
fours,
it's
yeah.
a quote unquote. I think it's because
No,
it's a
whatever
quote
else don't have to
unquote
be on all
rat.
fours.
They expect it to be smaller, but I mean, I am a big ass fucking rat.
In their
So it's like-
bestial form, I thought they did, but I mean, I guess they could go back on their hind
Well,
legs
it's
to
not-
attack
it's
and
not
stuff.
the-
Yeah.
It's not.
My
It's a
rat can
pet.
be
It's not a beat.
bipedal.
Like it. I have it as a pet. Technically, like the way I got it, the way I received it, I have it as a pet,
Yeah.
not as like it's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it is still you. You just I have it
Yeah,
in your pet
it's just
slot.
you in a different form.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
But what I'm saying is that it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't know that.
No, it
What I'm
does.
assuming.
No, when you're in your were-rat form, you're still completely conscious and everything.
No, not me. I'm talking about the D&D Beyond.
Oh,
because I have it as a
yes.
pet.
Yeah. Oh, but you can customize the pet. You can click on it. I forget where you do it. I forget exactly how you do it, but you can customize because I've got a crow that I've got like
I'm trying to figure it
at
out.
100
I can't.
HP.
Well, with HB I can do, but it won't let me.
Will you change speed?
Yeah, it won't let me change speed.
All right.
It
Well,
only allows me to do size, type, alignment. I'll remember it. I'll just write it down. I have notes right
well,
now.
actually, I can just do this real quick. I can go here, go to extras.
But yes, I turn into a rat. Also, I get a better perception as a rat, so honestly, is
All right. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. What the fuck?
do I have other rats join me?
Oh, do you wanna do a search for other rats
I will.
while
I
you're
will
in
do a search for
before
other
leaving Phandalin? Okay.
rats. I feel like there's definitely rats around here.
roll me perception with smell. So I believe you have advantage on the rolls.
Oh, I have my. I have to get rid of a bunch of things.
Don't forget to roll advantage because there you go.
11 and
Make sure to check.
1.
Make sure to.
Damn.
Is it only a 1 in your rat form?
Oh wait, my passive perception is 10. So
Check.
I
check
got a 21.
Check the rat sheet. The
That's
it
what I'm
should.
saying. My perception's a 10.
Okay, it's plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
I
got a
thought.
21.
That's what I was like. Yeah, it should be fucking crazy high in your rat form. Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
correct.
I got a
yeah.
21.
21. Okay. Smelling around a Phandalin, you can. Oh, instantly. Yes, there are a robust amount of rats living within Phandalin. You can smell them hiding throughout the alleys, throughout the walls of buildings. A lot of them lurking in the shrine of the god of laughter that has now become overgrown by Echo's body, becoming a kind of, nature space.
I go speak to him. I can speak rat, right?
So
In
you-
my rat form.
so-
I go speak to him.
Do you go into the shrine to the god of laughter?
Yes.
All right. As you enter into the shrine to the god of laughter, finding it overgrown with trees, life, plants and, of course, amethysts growing throughout the base of the trunks of these trees and at the grounds. All throughout, you can see tons of animals, birds nesting within the branches of the trees. You can see a raccoon sleeping as well on one of the branches. And then lurking at the roots, scurrying throughout this old, destroyed building that's become overgrown with life, you see tons and tons of rats skittering and scurrying, running abundantly throughout the building. And as you enter, they all stop. You see the reflection of their eyes from the light flickering from the lampposts of the streets of Phandalin. Their eyes lock to you. As they look at you, what do?
I go, listen up, guys. Who wants to join a cult?
The rats look to you. Roll me animal handling.
Animal handling.
Correct.
15.
The rats look to you, they chirp. Looking to each other, you hear them discussing. A cult? What's a cult? Is that a rat? He's a big rat. Do you think he ate a bunch of other rats to get that big? I don't know, Rise. This is a new rat. We don't know this rat. Should we trust this rat? He don't smell like Phandalin. Nah, he's not a Phandalin rat. Hey, rat! One of the rats steps forward. The rat looks at you. Where you come from, rat? Who you is, rat?
I come from a place none of y'all would like to see. Now, a cult is basically a person that will love and take care of you. You just have to follow and listen. That's all it is. And that's all you need to do.
Now, ooh, partner, that kind of sounds like you're talking about a family? I'm quite confused. Why are you calling it something different? That
because
word.
In a family, you talk and listen to everyone. In a cult, you talk and listen to me and the cult's mother.
What do we get, partner, if we leave our nice town here and follow you, huh?
I have 4 pounds of rations.
Roll animal handling at advantage.
I figured that would work. 10 and
As they look at you with
11.
wide
I got a 10 and
eyes.
an 11.
So that becomes, and that's before the modifier or after?
That's before the modifier.
All right, so it becomes a 14 and a 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 14, pretty good. They are just standard Phandalin rats. They're nothing special. You see their mouths water and their mouths start chewing their lips. And they're listening. They're picking up what you're putting down. They're not quite convinced yet, especially as an older rat steps forward from the back.
Now, listen here, youngsters. That word, I know that word he speaks. A cult is not a family. No, a cult can be something much more powerful. Is that what you seek, giant rat, to use us for power?
We're gonna use each other for power. The only reason I'm as big as I am is because I can trust you guys.
What? He looks at you. That last sentence was very confusing.
Okay. Basically, I will not... Y'all will, as long as y'all follow the leader, nothing should happen. It's when y'all start to stray, y'all start to give in to temptations and problems like that. That's where problems come from.
You speak of much of what we must do, but not what we will receive in return. You say we will worry not.
These 4... Okay, how many of y'all hate to go look for food? How many of y'all dread the human man because y'all are scared that they're gonna kill you just because you want to go in the bar and get some food?
Most of the rats raise their hands.
I turn human and throw food on the ground for him.
Oh! A lot of the rats quickly like scurry back farther into the shrine, hiding away from you. The older one kind of like falls backwards as he's kind of shocked, and he's so old he can't really run right. So he's just stuck there for a minute, like on like a turtle, as he scurries back up to his butt, and he sees the food, and he's like, "Oh,
What are you? Are you rat or are you man?
And now you're looking at him, and you just hear squeak, 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 squeak.
I turn back down and I say, I am a leader of the cult.
No, you
of
can't.
the mother."
You can't understand him currently now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do I have a timer on my conversions?
No. You can do it.
That's what I'm saying. I convert back. I convert
Okay,
back.
got you.
To understand, I basically just convert human to show them that I am human.
Okay, and converting
Throw
back.
the food on the
Okay,
ground.
and looking to
Throw
him.
the food on the ground to basically go, hey, I'm nice, and then convert back.
And as you convert back, you hear his squeaks go from squeak to be like,
What are you, rat or man?
and you
I
speak.
say, I'm the leader of the cult of the mother.
The mother, the mother.
You hear like all gasps throughout everywhere, as they all, there's whispers as the old man speaks once more.
Mother. Something that we have heard of before. Something that tugs in our dreams. A voice echoing in the distance, bellowing for us that we can't quite hear. If what you say is true, and you are indeed a vestige of the mother, then I will follow.
As the old rat bows down to you. And as the old rat bows down to you, you hear shocks and gasps throughout the little rats in the back, the younger ones, as some of them begin to step forward. I will follow.
I will follow.
The just big, giant, round rat. He's not as big as you, he's just morbidly obese. He kind of rolls out from behind a tree. I will follow. Another rat. I will follow. A bunch of rats all start, I will follow, I will follow. Bunch of rats. Like 50 rats in total. You notice that a good 3/4 of the rats, though, don't step forward. A lot of them stay hidden, shocked, and still frightened from your transformation into a human form.
And this might be crazy. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I take out my alchemy jug. I fill it with honey. And I lay it on the ground.
And as you lay the bottle on its side, and the honey begins to drip from its faucet, essentially, the rats, bowing, quickly begin to approach, drinking from the nectar, as they look to each other. It's so sweet.
It is indeed so sweet.
The old man says, as the morbidly obese one comes rolling up.
I'm like, whoa, hold up. You're limited.
As you see it, before you even get a chance to speak, he takes his tongue licks the floor from the base of where the honey is dripped to about halfway to where it is, as he quickly stops looking to you.
Oh, okay.
As he
He's
gulps
like the cat
down.
that puts its face in the soup.
Yeah. As he rolls back a little bit, and they all look to you and they say,
Thank you.
the old one says specifically,
Now, lead us to where we must go.
I actually don't know where to go.
yeah, you do. The Shrine of Savaris, which is directly to the right of where you're currently going, Connieberry.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. I forgot I was even going out there.
That's
Hell
why
yeah.
I figured you were doing this. Oh my god. No one ever thinks. I love this game.
I forgot the shrine was there. I was just gonna have him follow me around until
You're gonna get this old rat killed, bro. He might not even make it. I have to do checks to make sure he can even make it.
What? Really?
Yes, he's so old.
Oh my god.
You got that old guy in the back who you're gonna have to give the news. You're not making the trip, buddy. You're not making it to the
Can
promised
I
land.
throw him on my shoulder or something? Oh, wait! Oh, dude, should I waste Revivify on this old rat?
You could totally
I feel
put
like
him on your back. He is a tiny rat, and you are a big rat. You could let him ride your back if you would like.
Okay, yeah, I might. I do that. I do that. I do let him know it's a long ride.
Him and
Hey, Jonas said a really funny thing.
what?
He could literally just turn human and carry them.
Well,
Oh shit, I can't.
the whole reason he can't
I
talk
can't
to them.
hear a word they say.
Yeah,
though.
he can't talk to them when he's in human form, and also the whole reason he's turned into a rat is so he can get there faster, because otherwise walking a 3 days trip is going to take a lot longer than running it in his rat form.
Because it's like
okay,
8.
that's
Because he's a big his rat form is a giant rat, so he's like the size of like a dog.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. He's like
Yeah.
he's like a mastiff sized rat.
How did people not notice him?
Oh no,
No,
he's
people
noticeable.
do notice it.
No,
that's why I
people
don't
notice.
change.
Yeah, people notice him. Yeah, that's why he doesn't usually. That's why he's in his human form most of the time. But now, yeah. But all right.
And I still have crazy looking
amazing.
teeth. So if I go into a village where people know
About where
where
creatures? Yeah,
like what a werewolf or where anything is, they will attack me.
yeah. He not like hunting, like they're not coming after him. But if he happens to fuck around in their territory, they'll kill him on sight. But yes,
But
regardless.
yes, I let the jar slowly empty, or at least I try to dump it out, make it a little faster. I'm like, get out.
Leaving a pool for the rest of the rats that are staying, and
Yeah.
you gather
And
all
then
of your new followers.
I let them know. I was like, I let them know. Oh my god! Hold up. Let me just think. Okay. I let the rats know that are staying. There is more of this, if they would wish to venture on.
Okay, a total of 64 rats follow you.
64? Didn't know I got that many. Holy crap! I just freaking solved Fandolin's rat problem.
Oh no, you like I said, 3/4 of the rats stay. So this is only a quarter of the rats that are just in the
That's only a quarter.
rat. Do you know how prevalent rats are? Do you know what a rat king is?
No, that's.
Okay, when you guys came into Fandolin, I made a joke that you saw a rat king. A rat king, for anyone who doesn't know, is when a group of rats get confined in a small area and their tails get tied together to where about 20 to 30 rats have a knotted tail and cannot escape each other and have to they essentially turn into a single creature, have to think as a uniform group, and have to eat the dead ones that die in the group and move around in this horde.
That's wild.
And you saw one of those as you entered Fandolin. And those only happen in colonies of thousands and thousands of rats.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Fandolin, like most of the middle-aged fantasy areas, is overrunning with rats. Yes.
Now that's okay. Now that makes more sense.
And
Well,
Garak,
venture off.
as
We head
you
towards-
put the old rat on your back and you gather the 63 other rats in a group behind you,
No.
you leave the shrine, and a flood of rats follows you as you all stampede out of Fandolin. You hear screams, cries from people on the streets.
Are anyone trying to kill us?
No one's. They're
I was
terrified.
gonna say I have invisibility.
No,
I
that's
need to
they
leave.
are there is a tsunami of rats flooding from the old abandoned shrine of Fandolin as you all go running, leaving Fandolin in a fucking flooded hurry as you take the Tribor Trail and you begin to cross it. All right, let us to see how far you're able to traverse and how fast. We are going to have you do dexterity checks, or acrobatics, I will allow. So, make an acrobatics roll. Or a dexterity check, either, or I will allow either, whatever you'd prefer.
Yeah, no, probably next year. That is 16.
Okay. Starting off, you make good pace as you leave Phandalin within an hour, 2 hours. You manage to make it all the way to where the Tribord Trail diverges, going right and left. You remember that you need to head right. So, within 2 hours of the night, so the moon's about midway, and the moon really doesn't follow like a sun trajectory for the night, so it's not really just like it raises and sets. So the moon shifts a position, but you can say as you make it to the diverging Tribord Trail, please make another dexterity check, as I now will begin to make rolls to see how far Gilbert gets.
Holy shit. Damn it. So close. Got a 21.
21. Ooh. In a hurry. In about an hour, you make it all the way to where you fucking find to your right. There's
I'm a rat. Never mind. 22. I'm
20.
a rat.
There is a giant pyramid next to you. As you stop along
What?
the Tribord Trail with your rats, you look to your right to find a hunormous, gigantic, mamba bonga fucking lagungago goddamn pyramid that has sprouted from the ground. You can see the earth broken apart
What?
at the seams where it has risen. And you think to yourself instantly, Donovan and his fucking bag of beans.
Oh, fuck.
But
Damn it.
as you see this, you also look to the left and you see a campsite that is seems to have only been put out within the past day. The coals still fresh, tracks still laid. You can see clearly that while they did stop here, they didn't go towards the mummy's tomb. They in fact continued down the trail. And as you make your next dexterity check, I make Gilbert's next check. Gilbert, for everyone else, while he has gone, so they both left the exact same time. He left Phandalin as Gilbert left the party in Connieberry. He is now already here. Gilbert has just arrived at the S of the Shrine of Savaris upon this Tribord Trail right here at the end of the second hexagon. And he's on horses.
Damn. So I'm either rolling good or a rat is just amazing.
Rolling good.
I wonder what he's gonna think when he sees a fucking horde of rats.
All right. Make one more dexterity check, or did you already make it? What was the roll?
I already made it. It was 19.
19. Okay. I don't even have to make Gilbert's next one because you see, approaching you from the direction you're heading, is a cart led by 2 horses with a man sitting atop it. You notice the man, you recognize the
the old
man
rat?
instantly. The old rat's doing fine. He's pimp chimping. He's sleeping.
Okay.
And you recognize the cart as well instantly as you recognize the man. That is the cart your party drives. As you recognize the great Gilbert Congo, the bard of your group, is currently driving it. And as he sees
How
the
does he
horde of...
feel?
As he sees you... Actually, hold up. It's the dead of night. He does not have night vision. He doesn't see a fucking thing. As you just see the heat...
Does
just
he hear
keeps
it? He has to have heard. He has to hear it at least.
He rolled a perception check of 4.
Oh fuck! He's gonna get snuck up on by a bunch of rats.
As you see him on the cart approaching, he does not notice you at all, as you can tell that because the cart does not slow down in any way. It's still currently about a mile away from you, as your vision as a rat is very, very good. But, so you have plenty of time to gather your rats to get out of the way. What would you like to do?
I guess, yeah, we step to the side. Start running up the sides. Running up the sides of the roads.
All right. So the group splits in two, the left and right. Splitting into both sides of the road, or they go all to one side?
Yeah, split into both sides.
Oh my god. Okay. The giant tsunami of rats diverges, whoosh, splits into 2 streams, following the sides of the road as you telling them all to avoid the cart. As you get closer and closer, I'm going to make another perception check. He rolls a natural 1. Gilbert has no idea.
Good. Oh my god.
And by the time that he does start to hear something, he is already next in between the horde of rats. As he looks to his left, he looks to his right. He screams. The cart instantly screeches to a stop. No! The horses all abruptly are freaked out as they begin to stomp around. They look to side. They see the rats and they begin to kind of get riled. Animal handling check. Another natural one. As the horses begin to he grabs the reins and he pulls too hard, beginning to make them freak out even more. As the cart begins to shake around, what do you do, Garak?
I tell all the rats to get away from the cart so they don't die.
Okay.
And then I turn human and slap Gilbert Godfrey because he's a dumbass.
All right. You tell the rats to spread out, to get a farther away from the, not spread out, but to just get a farther away from the cart.
Yeah, just step back.
And as you do, you take the old rat off your back.
Oh, what's going on, Sonny?
As you lay him down, you tell him he needs to go. As he starts to scurry towards the rest of the group. As you turn into your human form and you approach the cart and Gilbert sees you, he's like, "Oh, it is Garak! Garak! Thank God you're here! You must handle all these..." And then you slap him. What the fucking shit? What did I do?
You almost killed my rat group.
How was I supposed to know they were your rats? It's a swarming horde of fucking rats!
Whoa, did the fucking what? What do you mean? You think just those swarm of rats are just gonna run up to you and be like, "Hey, fuck no"?
No, I thought they were gonna try to eat the horses!
Eat the horses.
Yes!
Eat the fucking horses. Do you
Eat the
know
horses.
How stupid that sounds.
I'm here to... I was sent to get you. We need to go to Connieberry.
Well, I'm already halfway there, so.
Well,
all right, and then I'm like, just calm down.
Get your rats in the back of the cart and let's make our way.
All right, and then I change into rat form and tell them all to hop in the cart.
As the rats all slowly approach the cart at first, they're kind of freaked out, obviously still scared. The horses calm down finally by your...
Like, English?
Oh yeah, when you're in your rat form, you can talk human.
In rat form?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
then
speak
I just stay in rat form while I'm talking to them.
Okay.
I let them know we have to stop by the Shrine of Savaris.
Okay. As the rats all begin to cautiously make their way into the caravan, climbing up the wheels and inside, you begin to depart, making your way back to Connieberry. And as
is it tomorrow yet?
No, it's still night, so you have time to rest before continuing on.
Yeah, I lay down and take a short rest.
Guys, it doesn't take long, and merely an hour to get back to Connieberry. As you arrive back at Connieberry, still at night. Give me just a second before we continue. Alright, sorry, I needed to grab a snack. I'm hungry. All right. As you all arrive, as you and Gilbert arrive back in Connieberry, Ivan, Kazuki, and Donovan, you haven't quite fallen asleep yet, as Gilbert had just left, and you are probably just all laying down in bed as he arrives. What do you guys do as you hear the clopping of horses approaching?
I barely got any sleep, bro.
Ivan would try and make sure that it is actually the people who they're looking for, the people who we actually need, and it's not just some random passerby who might cause trouble.
Donovan would just sit up with his magic ready to light up whoever it is holding back in case it was who they had called for.
Kazuki has no idea what's happening, so she's just sitting there, half awake.
And as you all see the cart coming into view, you quickly see Gilbert sitting next to Garak, who is currently transformed into a were-rat, which doesn't surprise any of you, because of course you all knew that this was going to happen. What do you all do, as you know for sure now that is your party? As Gilbert waves you all out, "Guys, I got him! I'm so fast, I made it all the way there back." And he nudges. Garak, say nothing.
I was like 3/4 of the way there before you.
God damn it.
That's
I
that's
did wonder why it was
Donovan's
surprisingly
response.
quick.
Donovan's response upon hearing Garox is just a cackle of him laughing.
Kazuki still has no idea what is happening.
So, and Donovan will fill Kazuki in like, so, the thing is, Garak was already headed here, and Gilbert wanted to make himself sound more impressive than he is. So, he tried to fabricate a story, and Garak wasn't having it.
No, I was just, I was, never mind.
Gilbert,
He almost
Gilbert,
killed my
Gilbert,
rat friends.
Oh, what?
Gilbert.
And as he
Okay.
says that,
Yeah.
you all see from peering into the cart, they're all kind of like a cheerleader pyramid stacked on top of each other. Is a-
a pyramid.
Is a swarm, a horde of rat eyes that you can just see the reflection in the in like the shadows of the cart.
Can Kazuki just like get excited and fly over to the rats?
Of course.
Awesome. So she's gonna fly over to the rats with excitement.
As you fly over, you see the rats don't even react. As you get close into view, you see them all, and they see you, and suddenly, that's when they react, when they can finally see you and clear. They kind of like, you see some of them jump, kind of like running back a little bit. Some of them staying strong, not moving. One really old rat, and one... but they look to you and they start chirping, talking to each other, making their little squeaks.
Awesome. I'm just gonna go up to one of the two, I don't care who, that didn't move, and I'm just gonna pat their heads.
Looking at the
My
old...
intelligence, for everyone like not knowing, I'm literally a -1. It's
See, Kazuki, you use instincts in this moment rather than your intellect, because as you look through the two rats, the old rat and the obese rat, you resonate with the obese rat. You do as well. Look up to the obese rat, and you give him a pat on the head. And do you give him any food? What do you do other than that?
yes, of course I'm gonna give it food. I have no clue what I have on me, but I'm gonna give it some.
I actually whispered to Kazuki. I'm like, thank you. I don't have any more food.
You have rations, Kazuki, so you can just pull from your bag of holding.
Okay, awesome. So I'm just gonna give them something. I
gotta buy
have no
more
clue what I have. Like
Nice.
as in food wise.
You break into chunks along with some potato.
I do have a bead of nourishment, but you can't really break that apart.
You know. And you feed it to the obese rat, and he eats it up in a flurry. In a second, all of the food is gone. As you see him licking his lips, looking to you.
I love this. I want to learn the rat language so bad.
Did you feed the fat rat? Did you feed? God,
Yes, I fed the fat rat. Is that a bad
I told him he couldn't have any more. Oh my God.
you,
The old one.
you hear,
The old
you
one
both
sits right
hear,
there.
you both hear in squeak.
No.
this game?
As the fat rat starts to roll into the shadows of the cart and disappearing.
he's like, got him.
Real quick, while Kazuki is feeding the fat rat, Donovan will cast Speak with Animals and approach the older rat, and he will ask them, "This all of you?"
As the old rat jumps. A human who speaks rat? You must be a druid.
Well, I'm not.
Wait,
exactly
what? Does the rat know what the fuck? I turn
not
him like, what?
An old timer, but is this all of you?
No, there are more rats in Phandalin where we come from, but this is our group. There are 64 of us in total.
I walk over. I couldn't convince the others.
Yeah, 'cause you fucking suck at convincing.
Dude, do you know how hard I gave him so much food?
He turns to the old rat after saying that. Would you like to have all of you?
No, the ones who stayed wished to stay because they weren't comfortable with the fact that this fine
They were
man,
probably assholes.
Garak here, is, able to turn into a human. They're not too trusting
That's
of
fair.
your kind.
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is
But
fair.
what if I could give them a paradise of your kind?
I already tried that. I gave him a bunch of food. I gave him honey. I gave him.
Shut up, Garak. What if I could give you a paradise of your kind? And immortality.
Okay, hold up. Actually, yeah, the old one might take that one.
We rats need not for such things. All we need is food in our bellies and a place to live safely. And
Oh, so I
our
did pretty
friend
good,
here has offered exactly what we needed. The ones in Phandalin are happy there with their families, and they wish not to leave, and we wish not for them to be forced to do so either.
Yes,
See,
well,
see?
I
You
would
can't drag
accept
people
it.
into a cult. You gotta lure people into a cult.
Yes.
Huh?
Well,
What was that? The old man says?
That's not what I meant. That sounded bad. That's not what I meant. It's not a bad cult.
I am Donovan.
I am Rat the Third.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yes. So look, Rat. The thing is, Phandalin ain't exactly safe at the moment. In
Yeah,
fact,
I
there might
agree.
be a dragon attack that was the entire town. That being said, I can unite the Rat forces under one banner and make it so that everyone is safe. But they need to want to be safe.
Well, if the situation is dire enough and you can convince them in that moment, I'm sure they will leave, but they won't leave their homes otherwise.
Yes,
That's
perhaps
We'll get there. We'll get to that when it.
I will make an attempt after we deal with the current situation. Now then, old timer, as respect to my elders dictates, would you like some cheese?
Yes!
Here you go. And you pull out some rations and give to the old rat, and he was like, "Here you go. If you can unite the other heads of the other rats, that would be appreciated. But regardless, this cheese is yours, old timer. You've had a long journey, and I'm sure you'd like to sleep."
Thank you very much. And we must get to the place where the orc rats
the
told us
shrine.
of.
The
Yes,
shrine.
the shrine of Sylvaris. The orc rat is actually my subordinate.
Wait.
The old rat looks at you, looks at Garak. Is what he says true?
Hold on, let me look. Garak doesn't know the meaning of this word.
Okay, so what do you say?
Wait, you're wrong. Garak looks it up in a dictionary, and he goes, "That's not true."
Then, I'm sorry, Sir Donovan, but I've already pledged my fealty to one person. But
yeah. See,
Thank you.
If you're higher than me, turn into a were rat.
He looks at Garak and he says with speak with animals active, the more powerful of our kind do not need to waste energy on transformation.
We're not even the same kind. Do you
Can I
see?
roll deception?
go ahead.
No, wait. What?
Garak, would you
No,
like to... Not against you, against the rats, obviously, right?
Yes, against the rats, not against Garak. Garak knows for a fact this man is not aware.
Garak, I will allow you to roll persuasion against his deception to persuade them to believe you instead.
I will. I'm gonna do that.
Damn it, leave me alone, Garak. Let this
No, I'm not
happen.
gonna leave you alone. What the
I'm
fuck?
literally helping the team.
All right, girls. All right.
Hold up.
Kazuki comes flying out of the cart, smacks both of you.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
fucked.
hang on, I got.
I have no intelligence.
I got a
but
20. I got a
understand
20
you
on
guys
my
are
persuasion.
Dirty 20 or
Oh, wait, and I'm proficient, so I can reroll.
Nope.
Wait,
That's
wait,
not.
wait.
No. You get your proficiency bonus, not reroll.
Oh, wait, then what
Yeah.
is a proficiency bonus?
That's your proficiency. You're welcome.
I'm so confused.
It says +3 or +4 somewhere on your
Yeah.
screen.
Okay, then I got a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I got a flat 20.
Sometimes
Okay,
can I just perch myself back on Donovan's shoulder?
Oh yeah. You slapped the shit. So Donovan
That
and
works for me.
Grok are arguing. They look to the old rat, and they both speak their case. He believes Grok over Donovan.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter because out of nowhere, come flying out of the cart is Kazuki. She smacks the shit out of both of you, telling you boys to shut the fuck up as she sits on Donovan's shoulder. What else do you say, Kazuki?
Wait, so me rolling deception is pointless then.
Wait, it's pointless anyways. We're about to go talk to the mother.
I'm just gonna eat some more of my
But I
trash,
can't roll
because why not?
deception.
Oh wait, you didn't roll? Yeah, I thought you
But the
rolled.
mother's gonna say, I'm married to this man.
Yes, married under my organization, though. I organized your marriage.
It doesn't
Remember,
matter.
Okay,
it does
King.
indeed matter.
King, just
You
make.
didn't want to marry her.
We only have-
No,
We only
no, it wasn't that I didn't want to
Guys,
marry her.
we only have 24 minutes left. Guys, we only have 24 minutes left.
Yeah, okay, we're
King,
done, we're done.
make the deception roll. King, make the deception roll. I don't think it's gonna be a 20, but go ahead and make the deception roll. Okay.
17.
So yeah, that's what
Yes!
that's what I thought you had already made the roll, Donovan. So that's my bad. But regardless, his 20 does beat the 17, so the rats do believe Garok over you. And then, as I said, Kazuki comes flying out of the cart. She bitch slaps the both of you, says, "Boys, let's settle down." Sits on your shoulder, Donovan. And then what else do you say, Kazuki?
I literally don't even say anything. I just eat some more rations.
You starts eating. Okay.
All right,
Yep.
to the shrine.
As all the rats scurry out of the cart and they begin to follow you, does anyone else go with him to the shrine?
Donovan just palms his face and walks towards Butterskull Ranch. If Kazuki's okay with it, what does Kazuki want to do?
Well, you
I'll
should
just go.
you're gonna go back to sleep so you can long rest before.
Yeah, but what do you want to do, Kazuki? Do you want to head to the shrine or what?
Oh, either. I don't care.
You're probably tired. You want to go back to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. So Kazuki, yeah.
You can sleep in my breast pocket. I'll go talk to the mother, and hopefully she has more sense than her idiot husband.
Whatever.
Okay, Ivan, what about you?
I'm literally just following along. Probably gonna take that long rest though to get my
Okay,
Ivan's like, I'm staying here.
so you're probably just gonna chill. You're gonna chill at the camp rather than going to the shrine.
I think that would probably be best.
Okay, so you
Uh,
stayed. We're not gonna
The
actually.
shrine contains all the rat people.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely not.
yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah, I could definitely see Ivan not wanting to go back.
We're really not even gonna role play this out or anything. I'm just like because I'm not gonna switch scenes
Oh,
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah. Basically, I go tell the mother that that I brought rats, and she's like, yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
All right.
You're
And,
stupid.
As you arrive to the Shrine of Savaris, you find the were-rat guards standing at the gate where the orcs were. They gesture you in with no hesitation as they recognize you instantly, Grok. And as you all head inside, they are very happy to see the flood of rats following you. As the mother sees you, she has a huge smile on her face, and the smile gets even larger as she sees the flood of rats follow you in behind. As she looks to you and she says, "So you've made our family bigger already."
Yeah. I also brought some money.
What a wonderful
If you
father.
want money.
Please,
Well-
leave it in the treasury, as she gestures to the room behind her.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
All right.
I leave
How much you leaving?
20 gold.
How much?
20 gold.
20? Okay.
Yeah. I say it's not a lot. It is a lot. But it's like, you know.
Yeah. As you enter the treasury and you drop the 20 gold into the piles and piles and piles and piles.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a lot because like we have technically a lot,
Yeah.
but it's, it's a decent bit.
But as you exit the treasury and you see the mother again, she looks at you and she says, "Thank you for bringing us more children. You are a wonderful father."
Give her a big thumbs up. Then I hug her.
She embraces you back. She nibbles on your ear.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what you trying to get into?
Hey, it's a rat custom.
Oh,
As-
is it?
As you both exit the embrace, she looks at you and she says, "Now, must you be on your way? I assume you have business to attend to."
Yeah,
busy adventurer?
We gotta go solve this. I show her the sheet. Well, I take the sheet from Donovan. Then I show her the sheet.
She reads it over. She says, "Oh, Butterskull Ranch. The man who runs there is actually familiar with us. We have a deal in place that we will not harm his ranch if, in return, he does not harm our shrine. And even sometimes we trade. The butter is quite delicious."
That's good to know. I might get some while I'm there.
"Very well. Please be safe, my beloved husband and father of my children."
Will do. You as well.
And as you disembark,
Cherish these. I was gonna say children, but I guess they're not all children. Cherish the children.
and as you leave and head back to Connieberry, you and Donovan arrive to find Ivan, Thorn, and Kazuki already fast asleep. As you make your way into your own beds, and you both as well pass out. Everyone, long rest. As Connieberry officially has been cleared.
Can you long rest for me?
So, it's
Long rest when you get back.
I learned.
okay.
Thank you.
No problem, Kazuki. As you all waken the next morning to hear the sounds of birds chirping, you all look to each other, and in the distance you see smoke rising from the Butterskull Ranch. As you all gather together, I assume you all leave the wagon with the horses and cows. Multiple horses and one cow at Connieberry, where it's nice and safe, and you all embark on foot to the Butterskull Ranch.
Indeed.
Yep.
Very well. As you all embark towards the Butterskull Ranch, it takes you all about...
But you said the moon's going down, right?
It's daytime now.
No. Like it's.
Oh no, it's
waning.
growing.
It's growing. Okay.
Yes.
How
All
many
right.
days do I have?
I'll give you that information later.
Okay.
All right. As you all... Look. What happened? Oh, I'm so stupid. That's why I was looking at the completely... Okay, Act 2. This is what I need. I think this is the right one. Tell me this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. Perfect. Delete. Gotta put some new character images down. Grok, your new image. For as tall as Kazuki. There you go. Okay. And am I missing anyone else? Nope. Perfect. As you all arrive, you come across the Butterskull Ranch, which, as you all approach it, you find it occupies a large plot of land on the north side of the Tribord Trail, nestled between two hills. Beyond a ramshackle wooden fence stands cornfields, an apple orchard, multiple gardens, and pasture land. A path breaks off from the trail to lead to a 2-story farmhouse next to a pond. West of the farmhouse are charred remains of a barn and smithy that have been burned to the ground, the cause of the smoke you all saw. You all notice that pigs are wandering around the entirety of the Butterskull Ranch. Throughout the fields, gardens, and orchards, they can be seen eating upon the wildlife. You also all see as you approach, walking into, and so you're all here, walking into the Butterskull Ranch, you all notice on the ground there was a fight, a scuffle, a section of blood next to the pond. You can see in the distance that on the ground there are 2 orcs laying beheaded and 5 dead humans gutted and dismembered, swarming with flies. What do you all do?
Donovan is going to chug the potion of boldness that Ivan gave him a while back.
Okay.
Well, we have just long rest, so it has just gone. Oh, that reminds me, I need to roll for a thing. Thank you. I'll give you whatever potion I get from this.
Okay.
You probably actually don't want this potion. I'm pretty sure this potion's actually shit.
I mean, I thought you said you did this preemptively, so whenever we reached, you would brew the potion. But okay.
How many nights was that?
Just one.
Because I know I said that.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All right, cool. I wanted to make sure that was for today and it wasn't for the yesterday because I couldn't quite remember where the time matched up. Potion of boldness for them, and I'm pretty sure I gave a potion to someone else.
Okay.
You gave it to Thorn. It was for his AC.
Yeah, that's it. That's correct. Cool. And then I get a basic healing potion thing for mine, so I'll give that to Kazuki.
Thank you.
Just means that if someone goes down, then at least I'm not the only one who can... Or me and Garak.
Yeah.
Y'all think anyone's invisible around here?
No.
I mean... I remember this part. But... I say we just continue forward. I mean, the bodies, as disgusting as they might be for Ivan...
You see the bodies there right here, and then in the distance there's a 2-story farmhouse.
Yeah, there's a farmhouse, yeah.
So what was burnt down?
This over here.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
like one of the
I gotta
farms.
zoom out. What was it? Oh, okay.
These areas,
And this is
Okay.
the pasture.
So
I love this map a lot.
Pastures, orchards, yep, all sorts of stuff.
I like this part mostly.
alright,
When
so
that
we
gets
proceed
revealed.
to the farmhouse.
Yeah. Probably best.
Alrighty.
Okay. As you all see the farmhouse, you see it's a 2-story log building with a pitched single roof and stone chimney. Its wooden doors are set with iron handles, and the windows are fitted with wooden shutters that are bolted shut from the inside. However, you notice all of the shutters are currently sitting open. As you all get closer, do you all stealth, or are you all just going in guns blazing?
I will attempt stealth. I don't know about anyone else, but my stealth is actually just a flat D20. So,
Okay.
might as well.
Tharn looks at everyone and says, "What are you children talking about? We need to kill these things?"
Hey,
Fucking
13.
that shit, I'm not gonna lie.
They're not bad, but 13.
Was that good? Was that a good impression?
That was not
Alright.
bad, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't try to do the voice, just like the mannerisms. I can't do his voice, that's for sure, but just his mannerisms.
It was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, good.
Kill these things.
Bow, bow,
Alright.
bow. down.
enjoying the
outside.
enjoying the beat, huh? Enjoying the music.
Yeah, it's sucking.
All right, so
If y'all are
who
gonna try stealth, I'm gonna stay outside.
who all wants to roll stealth?
Oh wait, shit! I turned into a I turned into a rat.
Okay, you turn into your rat.
Yeah, because I think my stealth's better.
I wouldn't mind also doing stealth. Ivan just wants to be at the back of the group, ensuring that he's not the first to engage, but also make sure that the fight will be easily monitored.
You want to ride rat Grok?
Okay, hold up.
Probably not, no.
If I turn into a rat, do I lose my stealth disadvantage with my heavy armor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely turn into a rat.
Because it just probably gets absorbed into you. So.
Correct.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I also
Because I
know
lose,
what
I
my
lose my armor. I lose my armor AC.
Thank you.
Because now I'm at base AC of a rat.
There it is. My bad.
There it is. Oh, I have a disadvantage?
Yeah, you're in heavy armor.
Am I? What the hell?
Or no, not heavy armor, medium armor.
You're on medium armor. I was going to say, if you're in heavy armor, you're not going to be able to rage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
medium
fair.
armor.
Unless that was a rule that was changed in 2024.
Okay, so I have to do 2 and I take the lowest one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But you do
I
still.
add the +9? to
Yes,
the
you do
+9?
still get your +9. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 4 + 9. 13.
13. Okay. Well. So Donovan,
Oh,
you
I
rolled a
did roll my
what?
Stealth. Whoops.
I rolled a 13.
Kazuki as well rolled a 13. Ivan.
I rolled an.
15.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Well, Tharn's also gonna auto fail. So Garok and Tharn, you two in the back are just shucka 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 shank 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 stomp 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 stomp. While all three of you in the front are rather stealthy. So would you guys like to separate and you three go first to see what you can see, and then
Yeah,
everyone go
I
in?
Agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Donovan, Ivan, and Kazuki, you all approach the farmhouse, currently passing your stealth check. So you all are currently stealth.
Cool. Do we see any orcs?
1 second.
Okay, you get it.
Let me just... Okay. There you go. All right, you three can now begin moving around. If you check over here, you are now on the ground level. You are approaching around the house. The shutters are open, so you can see inside. Let me open. Oh, I didn't put windows. I'm so stupid. I didn't put windows. Why did I do this to myself?
It's fine. It's kind of like...
What I can do is I can just... Where you currently are, seeing through the windows, you would be able to see all of this. There you go. Okay? So the shutters are open. And when you approach the farmhouse, you see, looking through the shutters of this room, there are 3 orcs inside. Just go ahead and start moving your tokens around, and I will create lights as it makes sense.
Are we actually starting combat in this?
No, just go ahead and
You're
because we don't have
starting
time.
combat because you're stealthing.
Yeah,
we
I didn't
we don't
think
have
had
time. We don't have time for combat today because I have to. We have to end in 6 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys explore around the farmhouse, get like a good idea of what's gonna happen, and then next time we'll actually start the fight.
I already kind of know already. So I'll just flavor that up to Ivan, giving it a first search.
Okay.
Obviously not on the inside.
Here's a question. If I were to start spell detect magic, would that give me anything?
You can do it. I'm not telling you what would happen until you do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Only because that might lead us to the source of magic, which would be the source of corruption.
Okay. Use subtle spell, cast detect magic, and you begin to instinctively follow where the traces lead. Passing by these shutters, you see inside this room, there are more orcs. Following strands of magic, you are led to this cellar doors that you can see are tightly locked with a magical lock. Underneath, though, within the cellar, you can smell magic pouring out.
Okay.
Well over here as well.
One moment, I have to check something. Trying to see if I can knock it open. If it's a first level spell, I can't remember if knock is a first level spell or not.
Is
It is?
a second level. I'm just trying
Let's
to think
see.
off the top of my head.
It's fine. I have Google.
Do you even have a
Knock
spell prepared?
is- I can change the spells.
It's second
Uh,
level. Thought so.
Oh,
You
so
also have
it's-
to change your spells out during long or short rests.
Ah, well,
Yes.
it's non-starter anyway because it's a second level.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
Anyway.
what? You're a warlock, aren't you?
yes.
I think you change your spells when you gain a level.
Wow, I'm tome, so I think it's short and long rest because I'm tome.
I'm not sure.
Also,
We'll have to look into it, but regardless, we don't really have time for that.
Anyway,
You can tell very clearly that the lock is, you're gonna have to find the key. You're not gonna be able to break this.
Not magic.
Okay,
way.
so if I have to find the key, does that mean a magical strand leads from the lock to the key then? Because they are meant to be lock and key.
I'd say no, but you can sense more magic in the building coming from upstairs.
Okay, then go to that magic.
You'd have to enter the building to do that.
You'd have to enter it, yes.
Oh yeah, then into the building.
I wouldn't recommend that. Not now.
Not on your own.
Oh.
Yeah. As
Oh.
once again you
There's
pass
never, like,
you pass
orcs.
another window and you see another 2 orcs. So in the bottom floor alone,
Oh, this
there
is
is
a storm cellar. Okay.
There's a lot of orcs.
I got you. This is more of a storm cellar.
yes, this is the storm cellar that's locked up. This is floor 1, and then on floor 2 is where you sense another more magic that you think might be the
Magical
key.
Got you. So I'll just head back to the team and inform them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And as you all make your way back to the rest of the group, I will go ahead and just make Tharn visible now. And I will go ahead and add Garok's image, because I don't have it, of course, like a dum-dum. All right. You make your way back to the group. What do you guys tell them?
Donovan will just tell them, hey, there's a key to a very magically locked door up on the 2nd floor.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ivan would very quietly explain the fact that there are a lot of orcs to deal with.
Well, Tharn would look at you and say, good. More to kill."
I
I'm
am
so
not sure what to say.
on.
as you see,
Good.
as you see, you hear Gilbert in the back gulping. "Oh God, more orcs! No!" All right, and with that, we have reached the end of today's session. As you all gather together to begin the fight, we wrap up here. I hope everyone watching has had a wonderful time. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button. hit that sub button, leave a comment down below, and tap that notification bell. I will see all of you beautiful adventurers in the next episode. Peace. All right, pros and cons, and then I have to get going like ASAP because my ride will be here in like 5 minutes.
I do as well. I gotta use the bathroom so bad.
All right, Ivan, pros and cons first because I know you gotta go.
It was good. It was good.
All right, perfect. Glad you enjoyed. As always, make sure to come in for the next session, and we'll see you then.
Of course.
Grok, go ahead.
Then.
Oh, me. Oh, sorry, my bad. No cons. It was fun. I got more rats. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Hell yeah. All right, perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed. As always, thank you for coming out, and we'll see you next
You as
time.
well. Have a good one.
Kazuki, go ahead. Pros and cons.
I had no cons. I had a lot of fun, especially with smacking two of my favorite people.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, as always, thank you for coming out. I'm glad you enjoyed today's session. Sorry it was a little short. We'll make sure to get into combat next time and have a lot more fun. Thank you for coming out, and we'll see you next time. King, go ahead and wrap us
Thank
up.
you. See you later. Bye.
Close. Everything. Cons. Glock is a fucking idiot because I was trying to angle it to where we could recruit all the rats in Vanderland under one banner, but